Hello, hello, hello. We need a second for the different streams to connect. Okay, give me 1 second. But I'm excited on this Good Friday. I'm excited on this Friday. I am excited. We are ready to go. Okay. We are ready to go. So we are going to be talking about it's not too late to start over. It's really not. It's really not too late to start over. Like ever. Okay. Like ever. Not too late to start over like ever. If you are here, it's never, let me tell you something. Before I even like get into this, y'all, let me just say this real quick. Y'all know I am like super big on God. Like that's my thing. That's like my thing. So, and you know, if God has you still here, it is for a reason. Okay. We're not going against that ever. And if God has you still here, it's not over. Okay. It's not over. Y'all making your own rules. Y'all are saying it's over when it's not. Give me a second. Give me a second. Thanks for bearing with me. Hey, TikTok, what's going on? What's up, Jamil? What's up, DD? What's up, Jenny? What's going on? We are talking about it not being too late. Okay. Sheena Mick, what's going on? We are talking about it not being too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Erica Carpenter, what's going on? Geraldine, what's going on? We're having problems. What's up? What's up, Charlene? What's up, Scoop? Scoop, what's up? Sheena, what's up? I see you. All right, y'all. It's time for me to start working. It's time for me to start working. It's time to start going. All right, y'all. So listen. It is never too late to start over. Okay. All right. Like we're going to start there, and I'm gonna just kind of teach in different ways of why we need to understand this. Okay. So, like I said to you before, from a spiritual perspective, Scent, what's going on? Dora, what's going on TikTok? So, from a spiritual perspective, if you are still alive, if there's breath still in your body, God is still using you. Okay. So, we're not gonna sit there and it's an easy thing to do. Trust me. Trust me. If there was an option to give up, if there was an option to give up, I would have found it and taken it a long time ago. Okay. There's no option to give up. You don't reserve the right to do that. Okay. You don't know what's left. How exciting is that to see what's left? Okay. Like we are tapping out of situations when when we're not even supposed to. Okay. So anyway, if you had just, a lot of people are feeling used up when they're a woman and they have multiple children and they're divorced and now they feel like, oh my god, no one's going to want me. You're not the one to say that. It's not true. Actually, it's not true. I think it's easy for people to just throw in the towel. You know what? I'm older now. I'm gonna just sit here and just enjoy my retirement. I don't know. I don't think I need to keep working so hard. I don't need to just give it up. Stop taking the easy route out, y'all. Like, cut it out. What's up, Misha? What's up, Donna Green? Like, come on, y'all. So it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to declare mentally, I want something different. It's never too late for that. Okay. Only thing that has to change is this. Nothing else around you has to change. People think that they're losing or whatever the case is going on because of what's happening around them. They don't realize everything changes the minute you say to yourself, this is going to be different from here on out. That's all it takes is that mentality shift. And literally everything follows from that point on. Everything follows from that point on. Okay? So we need to start shifting our mentalities, and it's not easy. It's honestly the hardest thing that ever. Really, what I say to everyone is that no one changes. What do y'all think about that? This is how I feel. I feel most people are pretty much who they're going to be. It's just what it is, and it's up to you to sort of deal with people accordingly. But to me, I feel like people are pretty much who they're going to be. What do y'all think about that? You know, to shift the mentality is very difficult to do, but it's everything to change and your success if you're not already successful. And success means different things for different people. For me, success means you are doing exactly what you want to do. You are living a fulfilling life. That's success to me. Success is different for everybody. I think people look at other people as successful, and those people might not even look at themselves as successful because they are just that driven to get to a different place in life. Antoinette was popping, triplet was popping, Chanel was popping, Sandra was popping. We have to take this life by the reins. We are letting things happen and be that doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. We have so much control and yet we utilize none of our control. What is our scale going to be? So, our topic tonight is what's up, Slim? So our topic tonight is it's not too late to start over. That's our topic. On a scale of 1 through 10, 1, you feel like it's too late, you're done. 10, you feel like life is full of opportunities. Where are we on the scale today? Who am I talking to today? Where are we on the scale today? I will give where I'm at later in the live. I will give where I'm at later. But I think to me personally, it's a cop out. Like let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all statements that don't fly over well with me. When people say stuff like, I can get hit by a bus. I'm gonna just live today. Cause I could just die tomorrow. It's a cop out. It is a cop out for that person to be irresponsible. That's what's happening. That stuff doesn't work with me. That type of mentality, I can see right through it. You just don't want you just want to live reckless and not bear the responsibility of it. You just want the thought of I'm gonna die tomorrow so that you can comfortably be irresponsible today. And I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not a subscriber. Eula was popping. Biko was popping. Thank you so much, Triplet, for being in this thing. Appreciate you. So yeah, appreciate you, Triplet. I see you. Hit that like button over there, Triplet. Hit that like button. But yeah, we cannot give up. That's it. Not on ourselves. You don't even know what you're giving up on. You are giving up before you even see what the outcome is. The outcome is none of your business. Leisha, what's popping? The outcome is none of your business. Okay. Your job is to keep putting in the work on a daily basis. That's your job. The outcome is up to God. The outcome will always far exceed what you ever could have wanted for yourself. So you just focus on that. That's it. Knick knack Patty, what's popping? That's all we focused on is what we doing. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah. So where we at on the scale, y'all? 1 through 10. 1, we feel like it's over. We feel like it's there's no point in starting over. 10, we feel like it's always possibilities and we're going to keep starting over. Where we at on the scale? 1 through 10, where we at on the scale? Where we at on the scale, y'all? 1 through 10. Where we at? Who am I talking to? Where we at? Where we at on this beautiful Friday? Thank y'all for being here with me on this Friday. Thank you to all the people who watch the lives later. 8. We got an answer. 8. Okay. The rumor call was popping. We got an 8. Okay. I see the 8. I'm gonna answer this a little later in the live. We got to give the live a little more time for me to reveal my deepest sentiments. All right. 7. 7. Okay. That's up. That's on the better side. That's on the upside. Okay. It's hard. Like I think we are very hard on ourselves, right? And it's important. I guess the purpose of this is to make sure you understand that it is important to know you can start over as many times as you need to. If you are here, keep starting over. Get in the habit of starting over. Okay, it's not a bad idea to switch up, live a different life. If you keep doing the same thing that you've been doing, you're going to have the same result. People are sitting back doing the same identical thing and wondering why life has not changed. It's not going to change with the same approach. It's not going to change. You can change your approach at any time. It's free. Mrs. Virgo, what's popping on TikTok? You can change this approach at any time. You can just immediately say, that ain't good enough no more. Do something different. But be around some different people. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna entertain different ideas. Yeah, different for me now. You can just mentally just say, you know what? One night you could just get fed up. Yo, it's crazy because I've talked to, I've read a lot. I've obviously listened to a lot of people's accounts on this, and I totally agree. I think Steve Harvey talked about it, that you got to get pissed off. You got to get pissed off with the outcome and what your life is like. You have to get pissed off. And once you get pissed off enough, that's when change comes. What do y'all think about that? Once you get pissed off enough, that's when change comes. You have to get pissed off so much with your outcome that you say to yourself, never again. I'm done. You know what? I don't know which direction I'm going in, but I know I'm not going in that direction ever again. That's how you got to get to. What's popping? What's up? What's up? Nickel Scary? How I say your name? We talking about it being okay to start over. Like y'all gotta understand that if we are still here, it's a reason. It's a reason. And you have to make the decision to understand that when you want change, you make it happen mentally. That's it. That's it. Forget everything else changing around you. Make it mentally. That's it. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to come up with a name for our little family, our little Key family. What's a good name? ChatGPT told me Key Gang. I don't know if I like that. Uh, what else to say? A couple different things. We got to come up with a name for our little family here in our little streaming world. Let me know what y'all think our name should be. But yeah, listen. Be kind to yourself. We have to listen, I need everybody that hears my voice to be very kind to yourself in terms of stop being so hard on there. Yeah, I got an aquarium. I have an aquarium. I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, the stickies. Yeah, they one live a troll was like, "What are you frying chicken in there?" They just be all disrespectful. Just all disrespectful. Cousin, what's popping on Instagram? Okay, I see you on this Good Friday. I don't call this Good Friday so much. Y'all, I'm not talking about Good Friday. Good Friday is coming up. It is coming up. But yeah, listen, we're gonna have a lot for the trolls. But yeah, the trolls said it sound like I'm frying chicken or whatever. They all over the place. Let's wait for our OG to go on live so they can suggest for our little fam. Okay, perfect. All right, let me get back. Let me get back to sort of teaching. Okay. Um. So, like I said, Key Hive. I like that. I like that. The Key Hive. I like that. But yo, I have to let y'all know what TikTok says. TikTok AI summarizes the live, and right now it's saying debating if it's over. Wait, debating if it's ever too late to start over. That's actually accurate as hell. That's actually very accurate, is what I'm talking about. But all right. So one of the things that I went over was uh we can't throw in the towel just because that's the easy thing to do. Okay, we can't take on we can't sort of take on these sort of godlike approaches to our lives. God has us here for a reason. That has to be the mission. Yes. So my cousin said, yes, be kind to yourself. It's very important. It really is. It really is. You have to give yourself grace. Also, you teaching people around you how to handle you and how to treat you. If you are, mistreating yourself and hurting yourself, predators see that and they think they can exploit that. I keep telling y'all that. Predators exploit victim mentality type of people. So how you act, how you show up, how you talk about yourself, just what you say is very conducive to how you feel about yourself. You cannot talk down about who you are, and you cannot be so hard on yourself that you are not capable of starting over. That's really the kicker. Some people are so stuck and complacent in where they are It's just a thing of they feel like you almost taking something away from them, from getting them to think different. Like it's like they want to just they want to attack you. Sheesh. It's like I'm trying to get things to be different, get you to be different just for your own benefit. And they will attack you on this. It's a sad thing. It's a very sad thing. But it's never too late to start over. Ever. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you done been through multiple marriages. I don't care if you failed at school 5 times. You got people that was in college when we was in college. Man, they failed. Man, what? They on the 7th, 8th, 9th year. They still kept going. People still kept going till they got it done. But once it's done, nobody checks to see how long it took. All they know is you got the degree. It's never too late. Okay, is the whole point of this whole thing. It's never too late. It's only too late when you have declared it. And like I said, you are not God. You don't declare when it's too late. It's over when you are in the dirt. Okay, that's when it's over. Till then, you are still on the mission that God has over your life. Whether you believe in God or not, that's what's happening. So it's never too late. Nothing is too late. You can do almost anything at any point in your life. Love your positivity. Thank you. Are you new to the pages? Can you please subscribe and make sure you come on? I would love to hear how you think from so our scale today. I do a scale on every live. So the scale today is from 1 through 10. 1 being you feel like things are over, that you feel like there's no point in starting over, and 10, you're willing to start over consistently. Where are you at? Triplet, thank you so much for the love, Triplet. Hit the page. Hello, I'm new to your page. Hey, Kiki, what's going on? Listen, we got a namesake, okay? Kiki. So, yeah, my page is all about getting you from where you are to happiness. Okay, so today we're talking about it never being too late to start over. All you have to do is change your mentality. That's it. I know your mom, Denise. I went to school with her. Oh, my goodness. Welcome. I think I do remember you. Are you from down, like our way, down Pentown? Chocolate Dimple. I think I remember her. I think I remember you reaching out before. Okay, yeah. It's nice to have you here. A lot of her friends actually watch me. So that's definitely a positive thing, and I'm excited to have y'all here. So make sure y'all subscribe because I go live a lot, Miss Kiki. I'm on pretty much most nights, at least 3 to 4 times a week, if not more. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much for the rose. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, hit that like button over there. Hit that like button if you on TikTok. Hit it. Run that thing up. Facts. Preach, cousin. Yeah, so let me just get back. Let me reel it back in. I get all excited and stuff like that. So yeah. And then if we're in certain romantic relationships or certain situations or certain even job dynamics, right? A lot of corporate environments are very toxic. They make you they kind of like make you feel low about yourself so they can pay you what they want. It's a tactic to control you. Okay. And once you start to feel this way about yourself, and we're human, and you can't fight the force forever. Trust me. That's why you have to put yourself in the most positive environments possible to be the best version of yourself, because you lose as soon as you have lost the understanding of who you are. As soon as you've lost that and you're not excited anymore and your spirit is now dampened, you have almost lost the footing of who you are. And that's when people can really control you. And they have oh my goodness, they have mastered psychology in a way of putting you in toxic environments in these corporate settings to make you be at each other's necks, to make you look down on yourself. Campus, what is going on? I am so happy to see you. So listen, Campus, we are talking about it never being too late to start over. Okay, we are talking about it never being too late to start over. Eric, what's popping on TikTok? So we are talking about it never being too late to start over. And Campus, We want to come up with a name for our little group. Key Gang sounds a little, I don't know. Key Gang, Key Hive. Which one could we come up with for our little haven of happiness and peace that we have created here on this good internet? So my cousin says, I do what needs to be done. So starting over, I'm at a 9. That's awesome. Do y'all know how hard it is for a person to just change, let alone start over? I went for a corporate job, got accepted, and then I just never even turned up to the first day. Oh my goodness. Think of a name for our little group. Yeah, what's a good name? What's a good name? Give us some fuck corporate jobs. Okay. Yes. So, okay, let me get back to that. So they have strategically come up with ways to put you against each other. Okay, so you're wondering why you're at work and all the coworkers are super toxic and you feel so stressed the whole time you're there. You feel that's to keep you very uncomfortable, to keep you feeling like you're going to lose your job, so you can keep fighting harder to work even more for them, so they can kind of have you more underneath their grip. It's a whole tactic. I'm sorry, y'all. I like this is what they do. It's a shame. Okay. I'm very close with a lot of people who are, very high up in certain businesses, and I'm so happy I'm able to kind of like see it from the outside where I can really get the full picture of what's happening. Because when you're in it, you don't get it. You're just kind of like victim to it. Then you wondering why everything on the outside of you is suffering. That's what you're wondering. You don't get it. You're just like, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all a secret. Do you know if you oblige to one agenda, 1 hour a week, it can ruin your whole life? Just obliging to one thing that you hate to do, 1 hour on a random Thursday. Oh, it's only on Thursdays at 5. All I got to do is pick her up and take her to her therapy. That's it. Key sticking bees. I like that. The keys. Okay. I like the names. Okay. I like the names. Oh, I'm not starting no marriage over. We 10 years in. When it's done, it's done. Laugh out loud. Yo, wait a minute. Wait. Huh? Wait a minute. We gonna get back to that. Wait a minute. If the marriage ends, you got to start over, cousin. Now we want the marriage to go on forever. I love your husband. I hope that y'all stay married forever. But if it does not, you got to start over. Okay, it ain't over. Don't throw in that towel. You hear me? But I want it to be forever. If it lasts forever, that's it. If it doesn't, y'all. Both of y'all got to start over. I mean, what we doing, man? Not just you. You got to start over too. Who's with me? You said who's with me? Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, these toxic environments are strategic, y'all. It's not just a random, oh, it's toxic just because it is. No. But let me get back. One agenda in your week will ruin your entire life. Your entire life. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're almost plagued. Anxiety comes over you knowing that you have to do this thing on Thursday that you don't like. And how mean is that? How mean is that to the person that you're taking to therapy that you really just don't want to do it? How amazing is it if you have this is the biggest joy in the world is to pick up your aunt and take her to therapy. What if that was like a great joy of yours? Then it's worth it. It's worth it. But if you hate it, if you just don't want to do it, it's going to ruin your life. Oh, I was reading. He said, "Oh my God, I've never seen you cuss." So I was reading the comments. The comments said, "F corporate America." You hear? See, Carrie, you got me cussing. The follower said they never heard me cuss. Yeah, I'm not a big I don't like cussing. It does come out sometimes, but I don't like it. But it does come out sometimes. I'm not like super against it. I don't like using it. Anyway, so one agenda in your day can ruin your whole life. You have to say no. Now, there are some things that we just can't get out of doing. We might have small kids, we might have a mother, that we have to take care of. We might have things that we just have to do. Okay. That's just what happens. I mean, that's a part of life. We have to get through it, but we also have to figure out a way to get ourselves out of it as soon as possible. Okay. Bubble gang. Yo, you're in the cuss gang with me now. Dang. Be cussing. All right, so say no. Say no if you can to agendas that you don't have to do. Say no, please. It's going to ruin your life. We don't want you to wake up thinking, oh, dang, I gotta, anxiety comes over you. You live a very stressed life. Do you know when you are stressed? Do you know that? What are you laughing at? Do you know that when you are stressed, cortisone levels spike in your body? Did you know that? Did you know that when the cortisol levels spike in your body, it messes up so much, it disrupts so much about the functioning of your hormones in your body? Do you know this disruption causes you to look not as attractive? It causes you to um, block other parts of your body of your functioning. So the main thing I talk to y'all about is to not do that because I don't want to block creativity. I don't want your happiness to be blocked. My whole purpose is your happiness. That's all I care about. And I am very serious about it. It is not a game for me. I'm a very silly person, but your happiness is not a game for me. And it's too many people that are stuck in these roadblocks. So it is so important for me to constantly talk and come up with different topics of what's stopping people from getting to happiness. And again, to say it again, happiness is something that has to be worked on a continual basis. It has to be something that you are actively going at, putting into your life the things that you like, the people you want to be around, the places you want to go. Only you can identify this. And this changes all the time. So a person who knew all of this about you 6 months ago, you might be a whole different person today from 6 months from now, from 6 months ago, right? Because we're going through breakups, we're going through whatever. Kids are getting older, things are changing for your needs. So only you can assess how you're feeling at each stage. No one else can tell you, Key, you know what? This is what you want today. Key, you know what? I'm gonna come pick you up and take you. I, I don't eat meat. No, I don't eat. I don't want to go to that restaurant no more. I am really sick, and my mom said I might have a sinus infection. Oh no! Listen, do you have access to ginger root and turmeric root? Sinus infection. Yo, the way I treat everything is I take ginger root and turmeric root, I peel it. You might need an antibiotic for a sinus infection. But I take ginger root and turmeric root, peel it, put it in a blender, blend it. It be so spicy and hot when it goes down, but it knock out. Sure. Put pepper in it to activate it. It knocks out almost everything you can think of. Like being serious. It knocks out everything. It just knocks it out. Jesus said, work it out. Yeah. Um, so y'all, anybody new? I'm key sticking to it. You can book me on keylifecoaches.com for 30 and 60-minute sessions. I look forward to talking to anyone who books me. I got some bookings today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Turmeric and ginger, yes. It's so spicy. Oh, wear gloves when you are handling the turmeric, or your hands will be yellow. Your fingernails will be yellow for a long time. Okay. People will be looking at you like, damn, you look dirty. Fingernails just be looking burnt. So yeah, wear gloves when you handle the turmeric. It is that powerful. It will stain your hands. And I wash my hands all the time, and it stays on my fingernails for a long time. How's the business going, Keystone? Which business? What are you talking about? I'm glad you're living your best life. What business you talking about? How's the business going, Keystone? You talking about? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're a little late in the live. So I am going to tell y'all where I'm at on this scale. One, pretty good on these scales. I told y'all the only time I'm not good on the scale. CJ, what's popping on TikTok? The only time I'm not good on the scale, your coaching business, all businesses. Business is business. I mean, I've been doing business for a very long time, my whole life. So business is not even I don't even think about it anymore. I just live in my purpose. I don't think about I don't let I'm so used to business being what business is, which is can business gonna kill me if I say this, which is a bitch. Okay. Business is a bitch. Okay. So I'm so used to it. I just don't know what else to say. It just doesn't affect me, whether it's good or bad. I don't know. I'm just so used to dealing with it. I've been dealing with business my entire life. All right, so where am I at on the scale? Uh um, like I said, I'm good at these scales, except when we're talking about my kryptonite. Okay. But this is not about a kryptonite situation. Y'all know my kryptonite, okay? So if we're not talking about my kryptonite, which is romance, that is my kryptonite. Yeah. You have free coaching on the live streams. Exactly. Yes. Anybody who wants to come on, please come on right now because we are getting deep into our live. So if you want to come on and speak to me directly, you can just put your email in the chat from wherever you are, and we can bring you up to talk to me live. If you don't want to talk live and you want to talk about whatever is going on privately, you can talk to me anything about business, your personal issues, even marriage counseling. So listen, couples counseling. Listen to me, y'all. You can, most therapists won't do this, but you can break up your session the way you want. You can do 20 minutes of one thing, 20 minutes of another, 20 minutes of another. You can do 15 minutes of one thing, 15 minutes of another, whatever which way you want to angle your session, you can do. And I am very good at business, different strategies with real estate. And I'm a therapist. So, you use the session to your benefit. Go to keylifecoaches.com and you should see it at the bottom of our screen. All right, y'all. So 1 through 10, one being horrible at starting over, 10 being able to start. I'm up there. I could start over, bro. Except when it comes to romance, it's a little hard, but I can't. But I've done it a million times. But when it comes to life and business, definitely up there. Definitely up there. I'm maybe a 9, I guess. I'm up there. The AI summary on TikTok says a life coach discusses managing stress and anxiety. Okay, okay. It's kind of accurate. Your businesses are great, and so are you. Why would you downplay yourself like that? Talk your ish, cousin. She's amazing and doing great, y'all. Listen, listen. Uh, you know, to that point, I mean, I agree. But I think as a business owner, you see so many bumps and bruises for so long that you just become immune. I don't know. You just grow a callus to it almost to everything to do with business in general. You just grow a callus to it. But yeah, but the one thing I enjoy is coming on here and streaming with y'all. I really do. I really do. I do have some more points I want to teach about our topic. But if you want to come on and talk to me, just put your email in the chat from wherever you are. So if you wherever you are, just put your email in the chat. We will find you and send you an email with the link, and you can come on the screen and talk to me right now. If you ever come up here, please make it specific to the topic. Yes, Key, you are always brave to start over again from 0 to 100%. For sure, for sure. Yes, it's definitely difficult, but you got to keep analyzing what's right for you at what time of your life. That's pretty much going to help your decisions be as accurate as possible for you. So okay, let's get back to our topic. So never being too late to start over, it just has to be a mindset. It just really does. You can't let anybody else tell you, what your limitations are or what you have to stay focused on doing. Because people will do that to you, to be real with you. People will mentally try to put you in sort of a box that is comfortable for them. They like it when they tell their friends, when you're their child, that you're this whatever, doctor, professor, whatever. They like that. That's not something that you want to do, though. That's a problem. You have to do what makes sense and feels good to you. So people will box you into what benefits them. Okay. We are at our best when everybody is doing what they want and need to do. We are at our best when we get there. We are at our best when everybody is happy because they're living the life that we want them that they want to live. What's up, B? I see you on Instagram. That's when we're at our best. You can't have a bunch of depleted and defeated people walking around and think we're at our best that way. It doesn't work for me. It only works if you're trying to get over on that person. But if we are making people be the best versions of themselves, where their creativity is making their gift be the most potent, we benefit from that gift. That's more important than for me to benefit off of something from you in this moment. That's way more important. That's when you are using your gift to the most heightened part of its existence that it can live. Oh my God, you can inspire. Do you know? Let me tell y'all something. I say this for many reasons, but do y'all know? Yo, I have watched people at the height of what they're good at, and I have been so inspired. I watched a biker. Y'all ever watch the bikers that wear the glasses where you can see the view of like how they're driving on the bike? Yo, and they be like over in Europe somewhere where it's like a bunch of cobblestones and they're going through here, going through there, going everywhere. Uh, it's an email cat on Instagram. And I am blown away. Like I'm seriously blown away by the skill of this bike rider. So blown away. It inspired me. Anything anybody does to the height of their creativity and ability, it inspires me. It really inspires me. So like I like to encourage more of it. It makes us all as a human race operate better. Okay. All we got to do is have a certain mentality, and we can keep picking up the pieces, keep picking up the pieces. Life is going to keep hitting you, knocking you down. Bop, bop, bop. Email getting sent right now, cousin. Life is going to keep doing that. You have to keep starting over and keep picking up the pieces. This is your duty. This is your duty to God. I tell you all the time, the biggest abundance I've ever experienced is due to the more obedient I am to God. I've never experienced more abundance than when I'm the most obedient to God. Yeah, that's why that's my life. Happily my life. We have to manage our mentalities. That's the key to this whole thing. That's it. If your mentality is not managed, you'll be a target. You'll be victimized. You'll be, oh my goodness, every predator, every toxic corporate environment will target you. They know you're a perfect candidate to stress out, to make be full of anxiety so that they can have you like a little puppet. Oh, it's hard to move somebody who's constantly understanding their worth and zen and not easily moved because they know they can change their mind at any time. Listen, y'all, I encourage you meditation. Do not underestimate meditation. Okay. Meditation is like strengthening the brain, just like you strengthen a muscle in any other part of your body. It's the same exact thing. That way, when someone is putting stress on you, you have the mental muscle to block out that whatever it is that's stressing you out. You want that mental muscle. You know how important it is? Do you know people are plagued on a daily basis from things replaying in their head constantly from something somebody said last week because they don't have the brain muscle to put that somewhere, compartmentalize it, put it somewhere in the brain where it doesn't bother them no more. Use the meditation to strengthen the brain so stuff is not hitting you constantly or just being replayed. As a human being, negative things replay in our brain. Works against us. I call it our brain just constantly working against us. It happens to every person. And I want y'all to have a strong enough brain to where when that starts to happen to you, you push that thing out because you know it's not good. You know it's not real. I keep doing that with jobs now, but I'm not trying to be rude to them. It's just these 2 months have broken me down to pieces. Tell me more. What 2 months at work? Go ahead, bring her in, Kat. You're glad it's broken you to pieces? Okay. Why is that? Why are you glad about that? Has it made you be different? Rebuilt you in some way? Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
what's up, cousin?
What's up, cuz? All right, yeah, we good. We live. We up on here.
We
So talk to
live.
me. Yeah, we live. You up on the screen.
Yeah, I ain't starting no marriage over. Listen, if this joint in, that's a wrap. I'm not jumping back in. First of all, I didn't think I was gonna be married at all, like ever. And then the fact that we've been married for 10 years, that's a long time. And I'm
Yeah.
like, either we going to the end of time or I'm
You see
not.
the
That's up
comment
to
and say
him.
hi, Drea. The comments say hi, Drea. They know who you are at this point.
Hey, who that?
No,
What
that's
up?
Cat.
What
That's
up?
Cat. That's Cat.
What's that?
Cat.
Yeah, but I'm
But
not
yeah,
starting
so
it
you're not
over.
starting over.
No,
If
like
it's
I
over, wait a minute. If it's over, okay, you expect him
mm,
to start over and you to start over, correct? If it's
no,
over
like if
between y'all,
if it's over, it's over. Like if he going his way, he could do what he want. Like I don't got nothing to do with what you doing. But I'm
you
not
just not
starting
doing
no
it.
relationship. I'm not getting married again. I'm one and done on a marriage. One and done. One and done. Why you
Okay.
looking at me like that, Key?
I feel, I kind of feel you a little bit, but I do want you to always start over though, if you have to. Y'all can start
I
over
mean,
together. Y'all can be.
mm, yeah, I mean, if the marriage get like stuff, we might start over and start dating again and all that. But if the
Yeah, each
marriage is
other, right?
done, yeah, each other start dating each
Um,
other again to make it
yeah,
to continue the marriage. But if we get to
yes.
a point where we just like and mean, no, it's like, all right, you go your way, get your child, because I told him that you're taking your child, and y'all go where go go, and I holler at you. But
Hey,
yeah,
Emaya!
starting over like
Yo, they said I love this
for
woman,
a
Key. They said they love you. But listen though, that's still like a way of starting over though. Like, starting over now you 10 years with somebody and now you gotta kind of start over with life alone. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late to
well,
start
yeah,
over. You
that
gotta
part
yeah, so I mean
exactly.
I hope y'all married forever. I mean I hope y'all can keep making each other happy
Yeah,
and
I do
and
too, because I don't know what
communicating.
he gonna do without me. I hope we
But
together
you cool
forever
you
because
cool
I don't know
without
what he
him?
gonna do without me. But It's never, never, never too late to start over. Just because you might
They
not
said she's
be where you
pretty.
want to
They
be.
said she's pretty.
Who you, Key?
Yo, they see me all the time.
Oh, me?
That's a
Oh, thank
that's
you.
yeah. Yeah, that's Imaya. I think I'm gonna pull up at her school because she got these kids that's been bothering her. That's a tough situation. Sending my love. I hope the marriage lasts with a strong arm emoji. That's what somebody said. What's your name?
Oh,
Nicole Scary. I don't want to say the wrong username. What name should I call you? You got me on a different device too? We getting like a backlash. Lord Nah, what's popping? She made my day low key. She's 7. She's these kids. Yeah, listen, Imaya. Are you doing better at school, Imaya? Are you getting along with the kids better? Nikki, all right. Thank you so much for letting me know that, Nikki. All right, Nikki. All right. So anyway, just because the marriage is ending or staying together, is still not. It's still we can still start over. That's another thing too. People get married so that they could just do less. I think everybody looks for a way to do less.
when they don't really realize when you in a marriage, you gotta do
You gotta do
more.
more. You gotta do
You
more.
gotta do
That's why,
so much more.
we need to have a live on this because this is a big thing. People get married with the expectation that I got him now or I got her now, and they immediately think I got her now. I could do less. Whoa, you are killing the
Whoa.
relationship before it even begins, because
Yeah.
I've seen this happen so many times, Drea. Like, oh my goodness, I've seen this happen so many times where people are like, "Yo, we had a great relationship." Right after the marriage, everything was just immediately different. And I'm like, see, people got so comfortable once they got married. Like, I got her now, and I ain't got to bring flowers. I got her. I did all that. I did the work to get her. I'm done. Now they feel like, especially men, they feel like they're conquered now, that they got to conquer other things because they got the wife now. And then they get you pregnant. Now your focus is all on the kids, and all they want is their little attention that they used to getting, but the focus is on the kids. Like, and they get so mad because they want you to keep giving while they're giving very little because they feel like they got you. They said, "Why's the marriage go wrong?" And then Imaya said, "Kind of bad because I keep getting bullied." I'm pulling up at your school. Real quick, Imaya, put in the chat the school again. Kat, can you send me the location of the school? We pulling up.
Oh yeah, and come get me. What's the problem?
It's in Florida.
You know I don't play about them babies.
I'm probably gonna go see Meat while I'm down there.
Meat while you down there. That's what I'm like. You know we got people down there. You did? I ain't get there yet.
Yeah,
I ain't get them yet.
What's up, Ress? What's up, Rissa? I see you on Instagram. We talking about it never being too late to start over. That's what we're talking about on this live. Yeah, Imaya, please, Kat, please get that school. Bob Sykes Elementary. Get that school. I'm pulling up to that school. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all on the live when I go in there. She is being bullied and she supports this page like crazy. So we there. We are there.
Oh yeah.
She only 7, and she one of our biggest supporters, and she only 7.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, little baby.
And they keep bullying. Yeah, they keep bullying her.
Yeah, we won't play them games.
She's talking about they in a relationship. So they only 7 and they in a relationship being mean to her.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, these little babies, they crazy.
They off the hook. Yeah, but Demetrius,
But
that at work, his business was pop. When I don't know if he still got it, but when I went down there and I put up at his business, that what an ice pop, their business was popping.
mm-hmm.
I was like,
He
dang.
he showed me the back scenes of that joint, how he make it, and all that. I'm like, yeah, that joint popping.
Yo, it was like all the way on. Oh, you're my best favorite YouTuber. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But all right, so let's just kind of recap what we kind of going over. All right, so starting over has to be a mentality. Just want to make that clear. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
big deal. Just make it a mentality where you are
Right.
where you are able to keep going. Just kidding. What is she talking about? I can't even see what she just kidding about. Why's the marriage going wrong? What you think? Well, so go ahead, finish what you were saying to cousin about about everything.
I don't know who marriage going wrong, but my marriage is great. Um, but with starting over, I think you had mentioned something about how now the guy don't give flowers and do less or whatever like that. That's not the way to go. Actually,
Right.
my husband didn't do a lot before we got married. But once we got married, I've seen a whole nother side of him, like everything just heightened. And I think that's
Mhm.
what make it work. Cause he puts in the work. I puts in the work too. But like he never bought me flowers before we got married.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, just randomly. I think it was like a Tuesday. He just came home with flowers, like, here, babe. Thanks for everything.
No.
Wait, what? Yeah, so but I don't know about if this was to ever end starting a relationship over with another person other than myself. Because once I got married, it was like I was a different person. So I had to start learning myself over, start
Yeah,
learning what I'm like, okay, how do I handle this? Because this person right in my face. Like I never lived with a significant other before. So that was something starting over. But I'm all for starting over, learning new things and trying to get exactly where I want to be. And some people think, oh, while they're in their 20s, yeah, I want to have a business. I want to do this, and that, putting limitations. By the time I'm 35, I should have this. And then when they're 35, they don't have it.
yeah,
And they might feel like, oh, I'm a late bloomer. No, you're going to get it when it's supposed to happen for you, long as you
that's
put in the
right.
work. And that's a constant of starting over because you may start going going to the left and have to stop because then you got to start over and go to the right. So
Exactly.
it's a constant like rebuilding of yourself and learning yourself. So you want to actually constantly start over because just like you said, you may be different than you was 6 months ago. You know,
Yep.
you might feel totally different, and then 6 months ahead of that, you're not going to feel the same way. So starting over, I look at it as a good thing because it's all about relearning yourself and relearning the people around you. And then when you have children, you never know. They
Hmm.
always starting over. Every day a new day for them.
That's true.
Every day is a new day. Like, I think my baby's starting over right now. She came home crying, like in tears. I'm thinking somebody done beat her up. She just
Oh,
crying. She just crying because she got a test on Monday. It's Friday, baby girl.
oh,
Chill.
oh. I'm
Chill.
glad you're taking it serious, but oh, But you
Yeah,
see that
like
growth. You see that growth. Like she's concerned about
right.
testing it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
yeah.
yeah, so I say don't be scared to start over. My cousin taught me that you gotta take these risks. You gotta take risks. You gotta jump in. Either all or nothing. If you want it, go get it. And that's what I learned from you, Key.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, it's hard. Life is something, man. So many limitations mentally that'll stop you from going in on something or changing things, especially when
Mm-hmm.
you're accustomed to something. It's so much easier to stay to what we're comfortable with. I mean, that's just so easy. But y'all gotta realize
Mm-hmm.
staying there, you're gonna keep getting that same life. And you have to get to a point where you just get fed up where it's just not good enough. It's just not good. The same life just isn't good enough. And then I
Right.
think that forces the change to happen within your mentality, which then you see the outcome around you after that. But it's all you gotta do
Mm-hmm.
is just change the mentality and you get a
Yeah.
different result. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, listen,
And
yeah, go ahead, sir.
oh, I was gonna say, and for like people who who want to start over but don't know how, Google it. Y'all Google everything else. All these people Google all these
No, for
crazy
real.
stuff, fighting with what you're interested in. Trust me, it's online too. Google it, chat GPT it, do utilize those for what you want in life. Not just you want to see funny videos and stuff, but it's out there. All you gotta do is Google it. And you may
I
not
always
jump right
say,
in. Mhm.
no, I was about to say, I always say, if you want to win, there are people there that'll make you win. If you want to get high,
Yeah.
there are people there that will assist you in being high. If you want, like,
Yeah.
put anything right there, and there are people that will assist you in each thing. And then
Yeah.
when people send me stuff from like social media, they don't realize that social media is mirroring back to you what you showed it that you're interested in. So that's a
Exactly.
telltale sign of what's on your mind, what's even popping up in your algorithm. People be telling me, "Oh, the algorithm is crap." They be telling me, "Oh, social media is horrible." I mean, not my social media. My social
Not
media is all
mine
about
either.
motivation. Yeah, it's all about motivation,
Inspiration,
happiness.
motivation. Yeah.
That's all I see. They like social media, the devil. All I see is that. That's because that's what you have shown it, and you can't cheat it. It knows stuff about you that you don't even realize you've revealed. You know what I mean
Yeah.
about yourself, and it's giving it back to you. It's giving you content that it feels that you are interested in. It's that simple. So
Yeah.
when people show me, "Oh, social media said this and that," I'm like thinking, "You, this is what you
That's
going through
what you
right
use.
now."
Yeah, that's what you utilize it for. Social media only gonna give you what you give it. You gotta utilize it for
That's
what you
it.
want and for what you need to get where you
That's
want to
it.
be.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
say the internet is the devil, this and that. It's all about what it's just like this the statement of if you have a land, a whole bunch of land, and you plant poison couple months from and it keeps watering, couple months from now, the whole place is going to be filled with poison and fumes of oxide
Yeah.
going into the air that's going to kill you. If you plant corn, corn is going to be there in a couple months. If you plant whatever you plant is what's going to be there, right? So people
Yeah.
are planting hatred and planting just not the work on themselves and
Negativity.
negativity. So what's going to grow from that is that even more of it. But if you can kind
Yeah.
of like work on yourself where, dang, why am I so reactive? Why am I so anxious? Why am I so controlling? Why am I so when you work on all of those things and really get to the meat of why you're like that. And it's hard for people because then you got to go back to how you was treated as a child, how you got to go back to really
Uh,
hard times. But if you can
yeah.
if you can go back to those times and break the barrier and now really, really be a person who can show up without those limitations. Wow, look how amazing your life
Right.
could be. But so many people don't want to do that. So they just
Yeah.
screw it on other people and also blame other people. The worst thing you
Because
can
it's
do because you're not
painful.
cheating. It's painful, but you're not cheating nobody but yourself.
But yourself.
When
Yeah.
when I go into certain like environments and rooms of very, very successful people, they love to give me opportunity because they can sense right away that I have worked, like I'm a
You
developed
work for
like
it and you got
person.
that
I
energy.
worked, I worked on
Mhm.
myself as a human being. You know, they can tell right away a person who has not worked on like you can just tell a spirit that is something you
Yeah,
want around and something you want far away from you. You understand? You can't cheat this
exactly,
energy.
exactly. Yup, you can't cheat it.
Can't cheat it,
Yup.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, cousin. I'm about to wrap this thing up. Thank you so much for coming on. Truly
Okay, you
appreciate it.
welcome.
All right, stay
Always.
tuned for the next live and the
All
topic.
right.
All right. Hey y'all, thank y'all so much for staying on with me. The people who have stayed on the whole time, I really appreciate it. And everybody who watches the lives later, please answer the scale later. I will get to every single comment. I respond to every single comment. So when you watch the lives later, I would love your input on our topics. Again, I'm Key Sticking to It. You can book me on keylifecoaches.com if you want a private session with me. I love y'all. We will be going live on Monday at 7. I'll be doing something, maybe Sunday. Just turn your notifications on, but it'll definitely be Sunday or Monday. Turn your notifications on. I love y'all. I cannot wait to see you on the next live and talk about the next topic. Love y'all. See you soon.